right, Chris. Well, we're getting ready for the North American International Auto Show charity preview. Now, it's this Friday, and everyone will be looking good. Not as good as Chris, though. But fashion isn't always comfortable. Boy, do I know that. And women may have to do a lot of walking. Joining me right now is Dr. Jodie Sengstock. She's the Director of Professional Development for the Michigan
Podiatric.
Thank you, Medical Association. And it's fashion, but at the same time, we got to be healthy here. So what kind of problems do we run into when it comes to high heels?
Well, first of all, I want to say I'm not telling anyone that they shouldn't wear high heels, because I do too.
Okay.
We just need to limit the amount of time that they're actually on our feet, because we do look good when we wear them, right?
I think so.
So some of the things that I want to make people aware of, make women aware of, is what it can do to your feet, and then we'll talk about avoiding those things. We all know that when we wear high heels, it pushes the weight forward on our foot, and then we get a lot of pain on the ball of the foot. But a lot of women may not know that it can also cause lower back pain, because our center of gravity is thrown forward, and then our back has to compensate for that so that we don't fall over. We can also have problems with hips and knees because of this.
And so I see you have some shoes on the table here. What description would you give them? Are these good shoes to wear?
These are actually pretty good shoes, and I'll tell you why.
Hold on. All right, let me just add another one in there.
I can't believe you wear that.
I'm notorious for wearing high heels. Hold on, let me just, before I put it back on. That's a high heel, and that's actually one of my shorter ones.
That's a really high heel. That's a really high heel. This one is, you know, not the prettiest heel, but it's an example of a wedge. And if you wear a longer gown, you may be able to get away with something like this, because you're not seeing the back, you're only seeing the front. But realistically, most women are going to wear something like this.
Right.
So what we're looking at is padding in the forefoot here, so that you're protecting the ball of your foot. And I always like a strap. And the strap keeps it on your ankle. It's snug there. Therefore, you're less likely to fall and injure yourself.
Oh, that's true, too. You forget about that part. So tell me some of the tricks of the trade of trying to get through an evening like this in high heels.
So there's a couple things that I brought for you. I don't know if you've seen in some of the stores, they have those little compact slippers that you can put into your purse. This is something like that. If you can, especially if you wear a longer gown, you might be able to get away with a slipper towards the end of the evening. This will hide it. But the big thing is, don't wear the high heels all day. Wear your boots or whatever comfortable shoes until you get to the event, change into your high heels, and then as soon as you're done with the event, when you get back in the car, put those comfortable shoes back on. Even if you go out to dinner later, nobody cares by that point. So minimize the amount of time that you're wearing the high heels. There are pads if you go to the stores.
Yes, I've seen these.
These make it comfortable. This goes on the back of the heel. This is one of my favorite. It also comes in silicone.
Because
this
of the ball of the
on
foot?
The ball of the foot.
Yes, okay.
So that will make it a lot more comfortable for you.
And as a doctor, do you ever go to the mall, shop around, and just stare at people's shoes going, I don't know how that person's doing that?
I do.
I always wanted to ask that.
I absolutely do. And you know, this is my personal shoe that I wear whenever I go out. One of the things that I've done that I've noticed that it helps is it has a counter wedge on the front. So if you can take some of that pressure off of your back, it helps quite a bit.
Okay, I love that. Thank you so much. And of course, like we talked about, you know, this can affect other parts of your body. We're talking about the back and other things. I mean, is there any other part of the body that we need to be aware of?
Really, because it throws off your center of gravity, it can really bother any joint that's weight bearing.
All right. Thank you so much, Doctor, for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I will try to be a little more of a less high heel long-term wearer for you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll have so much more coming up after the break. Thanks again for being here.